First and second clashed at the Kingspan Stadium in the pouring rain. My name's Mark, let's talk rugby. Early on in this one, Leinster win a scrum penalty as they split the Ulster scrum. That gets them into the Ulster 22. Ulster were defending well, but Leinster were able to get outside them and make an overlap for Birr to go in the corner. Byrne converted out wide for 7-0 after 10 minutes. Ulster then get a penalty and kick to the corner, but they get held up after a few phases. They get another penalty, then another try, but they decide to go for the post and take the point, 7-3, advantage Leinster. Leinster then drive a 5-metre line out, and Sheehan adds to his impressive tally so far for the season. It's converted for 14-3. Ulster were looking a little hesitant and indecisive with the ball in hand, and not really adapting to the conditions as well as Leinster. It was absolutely lashing for most of the game, and there were problems with the URC TV coverage that I was watching as well. They had some sound picture problems for some of the first half. Ulster then get themselves penalised for going off their feet. Byrne pops over the penalty from a centre position. 17-3 was the halftime score for us then. Ulster were under pressure in the scrum for much of the first half and on the scoreboard. Their line-out was going a bit better though, and they were actually causing Leinster some problems there. Stockdale limped off at half-time. He seemed to have maybe tweaked something or damaged something when he did a clearing kick earlier in the half. He managed to soldier on to half-time, but he didn't emerge for the second half. Hopefully he's not out as long as he was previously, where he missed pretty much the whole of last season due to injury, so good luck to him on his recovery. Into the second half then, Leinster convert another penalty in 45 minutes, stretching out to 23. Looks like a long way back for Ulster. Ulster still under pressure from Leinster, but they managed to halt the Leinster maul 5 metres out. They win the turnover, but then Leinster do win penalty from the scrum. They decide to kick for the corner as they try and stretch their lead. Sheehan's throw in though is crooked, and Ulster are able to clear the ball. Ulster then bring their bench on as we come into the final quarter of the game. It seems to give them a little bit of momentum. Mulcusky surges towards the Leinster line and a gaggle of defenders converge on him. They manage to halt him, but Jimmy O'Brien gets a yellow card for playing the ball on the ground. Ulster then kick to the corner, drive the line out. Andrew with the score. The maul has been pretty impressive all night, and it's one of the real positives they can take out of this game. Cooney converts to make it 20-10. There's plenty of time for Ulster to come back at this stage. Ulster beginning to make things more difficult for Leinster. They're close to the line on the right-hand side of the pitch. They try to drive over, but Leinster hold them up. They then put it through the hands, all the way over to the left wing. Sexton, in a bit of space, goes over in the corner, but replays show that Ngatai puts in a great try-saving tackle and manages to dislodge the ball. Sexton probably should have held the ball in his other hand to prevent that, but hey, hindsight and all that. Ulster though continue putting pressure on. They get another penalty and Cooney strokes it over from long range. 13-20 at that point. There's still time for Ulster to at least get a draw out of this. Ulster go for driving maul just outside the Leinster 22. Leinster though are able to halt it this time, and when Ulster splinter off, they pounce, they win the penalty, kick to clear, but then Sheehan, who's been a bit wayward with his throws, has another not straight, and Ulster are back on the attack again. Mulcusky makes a big drive up to the centre of the field, really punching holes all night, and one of the standout players for Ulster. But this time Sexton manages to hold him up long enough to get some support in there. Leinster win the turnover. Time is running out for Ulster, and they get a scrum with the clock in the red in the centre of the field. But Leinster drive over the scrum, make it very messy, force the error. They're able to get the ball off the pitch for the 2013 win. It is a losing bonus point for Ulster, but Leinster now 3 from 3 are going to be the happier of the sides after this.